Gig workers, happy Sunday. I've been out for like an hour and 20 minutes. It's right about 8 o'clock. I've got nothing. I've not had not one thing come in remotely close to where I'm at. That's good. I really haven't anything come in close to where I'm at, to be honest. I'm sitting in Fresh Times parking lot now. I wasn't done in Costco's because it's a good central location. Shipped, I haven't had. I have one order on shipped. I was debating taking it at 122 items, and a lot of those were units. I bet it probably had about 55 items. The rest was all extra units of those items. And I'm like, you know what? They're giving you 2 hours and 2 minutes to do it. It was at Deerberg's. It's pretty. I can get in and out of Deerberg's pretty quick. I can find their stuff pretty quick. And I'm like, and it was the the base pay on it was 33 something, um, and it was an 8 minute drive. Or no, I don't even think it was an 8 minute drive for the drop off. Um, well, then I asked around too long, and somebody got it. Yeah, it's giving me. Yeah, here's another Snooks order. They keep mixing it up, but it's a Snooks way out in Jefferson County, like way out, and it's Walgreens way over on Watson. It's not a bad. Find that. I even put an Uber Eats on like 40 minutes ago, and Uber's not sending me anything good. Nothing even close to here. So I'm hoping the Costco drop happens in 2 hours and it rocks or something. But yeah, there's been some things like some stuff in Illinois. Um, what's up, Saul Hernandez? Long time no see, my brother. I'm watching my screen, my other screen, refreshing. So I get those orders. It's top of the hour. I gotta flip over to my Shipped app for their top of the hour drop, which I keep bouncing back and forth and nothing in the area. Found out something. Gig Lebowski put out a video yesterday from last Tuesday from his work on Tuesday. He called Ship about because my rating's 4.61. I think he said it's his 4.2 stars, something like that. Because you unlike a lot of apps, you start with a high rating and you work your way backwards. Basically, you'll rating will get worse and worse unless you keep them up there. These are different. These are grocery shop apps. These aren't like DoorDash and Uber and Grubhub. Uh, you got to keep that customer rating up there, 5 stars. Well, on Instacart, you start with 5 stars. Mine's at 5 stars. It went down. I worked and got it back up. Shift, you start at the bottom of the totem pole and you got to work your way up. And people will see, from what he said, he called support on Shift and they stated that there's other people with a much higher rating will see things upwards of 60 seconds before it ever enters your platform on your device, which is, oh wait, there's one in Oakville. What is this? Target, 2 items. I might take this if it's not a far drive, and it's a far drive. I'm not taking that. It base pays $6, and I don't know if I'm going to get a tip. I've only got one tip off a Target order so far. That's $6 is barely worth my time driving where I'm at 2 miles down the street to Target, if it's even 2 miles. But that would, Oakville, that's the area I look for, is Oakville to pop up, because that's the sole area I'm in all the time. There are other areas that have orders all the time. I go to those areas, I don't really get any orders. But it's just it's not worth it since you don't know what you're going to get tipped or have any clue if you're going to get tipped. I don't like just grabbing stuff. 8:03 a.m., man. I've been up since around 4:45. I'm already tired. Well, I didn't get sleep till after midnight either, so you do the math on that. I went to bed at 9 o'clock. I couldn't get to sleep. water's freezing. That's a cold cooler right there. It's got ice in the cap. I can't twist it back on. The hell? Let's see if another one in Oakville popped up. Nope, just that one. Nobody wants to take that just yet. Let me flip back over to my Instacart. Yeah, I'm at least an hour ahead of you. Well, you're in Utah, if I recall. It's been a while, but I remember where you're at. Oh, got radio. Was up too loud? A stream might be picking up on it. I was just rewatching a video from just a couple minutes of it from yesterday. Man, this phone mount's really shaky when I'm driving or do anything. It probably just I'm hitting my door. No, I shut the door and the thing rattled. I don't go back and rewatch the streams. They just upload and they just sit there. I'm very very unresponsive to comments if there are ever any, because they're live streams. I don't go back and look at them. It's sitting in my driveway at home. It took a crap about 3 weeks ago. It lost power. I don't know what the hell. It's like running in limp mode, if you know what that is, but not quite as bad as limp mode. It already didn't have much power because it's a little Nissan Sentra with a little 1.8 liter in it. I drove it about halfway up this way from my house, and in it I just like, man, something sounding weird. Man, this is feeling weird. I thought it was just because I was going up a hill. I downshifted, and it just didn't seem like it had much oomph. I got all the way up to Costco, and I didn't want to turn it off. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with this, but it's running right now, and I don't want to get it towed if I don't have to. I don't have money to even look into it right now. I don't have extra money for that. So I made it back home. It took me a long time. It wasted like an hour and a half of my day. At least an hour and a half. And I just grabbed out all my hot bags and stuff, cold bags, whatever you call them, my mount for the phone. I just grabbed everything, threw it in the truck that I parked right next to it. And I haven't started it since. When it cools down for a little while, and I'm building my bank account back up. My back was screwed up for about 3 weeks, so I barely worked. And then the alternator went out on this. That was $501 to get fixed. That I didn't know I was going to spend. And my bank account took a beating that 3 weeks because I had a whole every bill under the planet coming through. So I'm still fighting back to get back up. Once I do, I'm going to look into that. Well, I mainly bought the new car because I got it cheap and I wanted to use it as a trade-in on a better car. And I've explained it on here before, but you probably weren't here for it. In Missouri, I can say it's a $6,500 car, and I can put $1,500 down on it as a down payment. I have to pay sales tax on $6,500. Or I can go take that $6,500 car and trade in a vehicle, and they give me $1,500 on the car. So I traded in a car, and they knocked the price down to $1,500 to $5,000 because of the trade-in. I only have to pay sales tax on $5,000 then. That's why I bought the car. I bought the car to use it as a trade-in, so I didn't have to put a cash down payment down, because I'll save money on sales tax. Because that car, I mean, if it would have been comfortable and it ran and it didn't take a dump like it did, and it needs shocks too. It probably needs a couple other suspension things, but I know it's got new lower control arms and ball joints. Other than that, it's got a brand new exhaust system from the exhaust manifold all the way to the tailpipe. Um, what else is new in it? Coil packs, spark plugs, a new air filter, new wiper blades. I put silicone wiper blades on it, and then a new air filter in it. It needs an oil change, but the oil's in the filter's in the trunk. Um, anyway, mechanically it was fine until it wasn't. So I do want to get it running normal power again, and then I want to go try and trade it off. But hey, I just paid $3.85 for gas again, or $3.89. No, three. I forgot to get my receipt. Everybody was talking at the pumps this morning. I'm not used to that because Costco's gas station opened like 10 minutes early. I was up there at 10 minutes to 7 um, getting gas. I saw people pull up. I'm like, there's no line. I don't really need the gas now, but I will later. I'm just gonna get it now when I can just pull up. And then other people pulled up, and everybody was talking. I'm not used to anybody talking there at the pumps, but it was quiet. There wasn't a lot of traffic on the highway next door. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. It could be a what do they call it? Smog thing. The fuel tank filler neck has a leak in it, and it makes it throw a code, and it makes it think the purge canister purge valve solenoid, either the purge valve or the vent valve solenoid needs to be replaced, but it's the fuel tank filler neck. Something to do with that could have done something to the computer that did that to the motor because everything worked. All the gears worked. It just lacked power, like way more less power than normal because it's already slow. So that's when it cools down a bit, and I get the bank account because I'm gonna have to take off a little time out of my work day to go mess with it. I'm gonna run to the junkyard and grab one off of another Nissan Sentra. That way, I know how to take it. I know how to take it off and put it back on. I'll go practice on a car at a junkyard, and then I'll get it for like $10 or something versus $100. And I'm gonna install that, see what happens. But I have not even got in it and started it since that happened. Since I dropped it off at home, it's just sitting there. I'm gonna have to start it and run it though soon because I don't want the battery going dead, and the battery needs to be used, and because I don't want the battery going back because the battery's pretty new. Yeah, I'm thinking it's right, brand new battery. Well, it was fairly new when I got it, but no, I don't know what I'm gonna do. What kind of car I'm gonna get? The used car bubble burst, so prices on used cars are dropping back down finally. They were insanely high there for a little bit. I ain't crazy. You could buy a brand new 2022 for cheaper than a 2019 with mileage on it. Brand new car has no mileage. Because I test drove a 2019 Nissan Sentra with 57,000 miles on it. They wanted either 22,999 or 23,999. I think that was 20. I think they wanted 24,000 for it. Either way, it was still even at elevated prices. That was about 3 grand higher than the competition out there. The other like 15 different Nissans I looked at big name dealerships around town with about the same mileage on it, about the same model, maybe not the same color, but they're all $3,000 to $4,000 cheaper than what this lot I was at was trying to get me to pay. 605 a month for 7 years is a 72-month loan. That's what they were trying to get me into. I'm like, you guys are out of your mind. There's no way I'm going to have this car for 7 freaking years. No, I'm going to look for something a little more comfortable. And it was the only car they would let me even attempt to try and buy on their lot. They said that's the one the computer said you could buy. I'm like, what about that 2011 Honda Accord over there? It's probably a whole lot more affordable than this 2019 Nissan. Nope, this is the only one. So I'm like, yeah, this place is a racket. I got to remember, I got a debit card I found in a shopping cart yesterday at Costco. I was back in there 3 times after I found it. I kept forgetting to give it to him. It was up in the baby seat. So whoever used it last, we'll call her name Karen because that is it, Karen. I won't give her last name out on the airwaves here. There's a picture on the back. This is her freaking Costco card. I don't recognize her. The name, her last name, her name sounds familiar. Yeah, this is her damn Costco card. What kind of credit? They do a Costco Visa now. When I had a executive membership there, well, you can have an executive membership, or they also had the executive membership American Express card. That's what I had. Now that I know they've got an executive membership with a Visa card, maybe I'll look into it. I don't like American Express. I really don't like credit cards, to be honest. Money pit. Oh, let me flip over to ship. This is terrible. What good is getting out this early? Let me look at this. There's a Target order with two items. Oh, that's the same one. It went up. I've got two, and I've got them pretty much maxed right now because I was running low on money there for a little bit. I had to use them because I had to keep working. And I had to use them for, and I had to use them for things like gas, which I hate doing that because now you're paying interest on it. They only have $500 limits. I'll knock them down in no time. In fact, I think both payments are due in about 5 or 6 days. Yeah, once I get the money built back up, I'll just start knocking bills like that right out of the park. Get them out of here. Wait, what are they getting? Smashers Dino Island Giant Skull and Smasher Series. Oh yeah, I'm not. These are toys. This is a Target order I'm looking at. They raised it $1. It's got a promo pay on it now, but it's the same one. It's going down to the city. And I've already tried to get a toy at a Lego thing, Darth Vader head or something, and they were out of it. The new Uber Eats, I've barely been doing Uber Eats. I've been doing Instacart, doing grocery shopping for people pretty much the last 30 days solid. I've done like one DoorDash order in the last month and a little over a month, and a handful of Uber Eats. It's mainly just been Instacart, and Shipped is another one that does the grocery. That's what I'm looking at right now. But Instacart, I make way better money on Instacart than I do on Shipped. And that's what I was talking about when you chimed in. This other gig tuber, Gig Lebowski, he just got on Shipped as well. Wherever his market is, I can't remember. And you start out basically with a 0 rating, and you got to work your way up. And people with better ratings, customer ratings, will get that order a lot quicker than you. Like upwards of 60 seconds, they'll get to look at it first. Sunny Street Cafe in De Pere, 33.9 miles. You're crazy. I had to look at this one. It was $21.61, but it's 33.9 miles. I mean, it's a good drive for me just to get to the place, but then it's way further after that. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Is there a promo? Where's the new one? Oh. Oh no, there's a Walmart order in here, $34 pay on it. Don't know if they're gonna tip on any of them, but there's 11 drop-offs. They're saying it take an hour and 28 minutes. I'm sorry, 128 minutes. That's 2 hours and 8 minutes. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. This same delivery's been sitting here forever now. $18.93. 11.4 miles, 16 items, 45 units. It's the one that's way. It's out in Jefferson County. It's not even in St. Louis. Not even in St. Louis County. Well, at least it goes north of there, but then left. Shit, no, I can't believe it's been sitting there that long. Well, it's a double batch, two different orders, um, and there was a single order from that same store. It disappeared. It came back. It disappeared. It came back. Then it disappeared. Then this popped up, and one of these two deliveries looks like it was that one. So these are two low. I mean, $6.78 tip between two people, two different orders. It's terrible. You still doing the crypto, man? I'm not touching it. Damn, shirt stuck to my chin hair. Chinny chin hair. Yeah, me neither. I got whatever I got. I got. None of the only thing I'm still in the profit zone on is Shiba. Believe it or not, it's the only thing I have of anything that's worth a profit. And I don't even know what. I just know I glanced at the price like 3 days ago, and I'm like, oh, I'm still in the profit on that. And I don't even know if I am because it's on Voyager, and apparently they like filed bankruptcy or something. So I haven't even logged on to the Voyager app to check on that because that's where I had the Shiba that I'm in the green on. I'm sure I'll play around with all that stuff again. I just gotta gotta get some stuff set up financially first, and I want to move out of the city and get set up that way. Which whenever I move out of the city, it's going to save me money in the long run. Oh, well, shit, in the short run. Yeah, exactly. I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of crypto, but shit, 20 years from now, what little I have could be worth a whole lot. You never know. It could be worthless. Then they could have come out with a whole different type of crypto by then and made all this stuff obsolete and worthless. Some kind of other digital currency. That order's still sitting there. Joey that jumps on her, he just keeps buying. He's addicted to it. He was just talking about it a couple days ago, but I'm like, yeah, but when this market turns around, every dip he buys every dip, and it just keeps dipping. Not me, man. But yeah, I told him when that market turns around, I think it's XLM. No, I know I do have some XLM. I bought that and it went down. It's never went. It went back up. Um, ADA, yeah, ADA. I bought some of that. It was supposed to bounce back up to like $3.15. I don't even think it's. I think it's under $1 now. I don't even know. Oh, that order went up $2. It's still there. Yeah, well, we got in way too late on Doge, and we didn't. I actually was up quite a bit on Doge at one point, but then it went way down, and there went my profits. This is worth a look. It's 11.25. No, it's not. That's not worth it. I'm nowhere near there. It was a Starbucks order, but this Starbucks, I'm nowhere near it. If it was a Starbucks, I don't know where a Starbucks is out here. I don't go to Starbucks. I don't drink coffee, so I have no idea where Starbucks is around here. I don't even know what restaurants open this early out here or anywhere. I don't go out of my house this early. The McDonald's South Kings Highway. I'm nowhere near here. It was 9:59. That's borderline. I'm these days I don't really take an order unless it's over $10 on the food delivery. Yeah, that's Uber Eats you hear making the racket. Yeah, I was sitting there bored, and lately I turn on the live stream and it brings me luck. I get a good order, then I log off and I go do my shop and I deliver the food and I'll pop back on for an update later on. But nothing, man, nothing. This is crazy. Typically, I don't come out till right before Costco opens. I try and get in Costco's parking lot about 10-15 minutes before they open, so the phone app calibrates and knows I'm there in time for them to open, because they do a drop of orders right when they open, and it's pretty crazy sometimes. And you try and just get a really good order to get your day started. But Sunday's supposed to be the busiest day of the week for Instacart. I'm not seeing it this early. It's a big waste of time. I could have slept an extra 3 hours. I could have slept an extra 4 hours. But I'm trying to condition myself to get up earlier. We'll see you, man. Good to see you. No, it's not worth it. Well, the big grocery store chain opens at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's why I did it. And I've got nothing. It's 8:25. I've got no earnings. I've just spent $55 on gas instead, and bought a breakfast sandwich at a gas station. I'm gonna drive back down the road. See if driving around will get it to pop me up in order. Hang on, I'm gonna fix my mount a little bit. If I zip tied this stuff, I might be able to zip tie this mount to my damn mirror. It's a good mount on a normal mirror, but I got this compass module behind the mirror, up between the glass of the windshield and the mirror, and it takes up a bunch of room, which gets in the way of my mount here. 1074. I'll take a look. 11.3 miles. No, more miles than what it's cost, what I get paid. Oh, that is the Starbucks down the road here, but it's going too damn far away. Shit, just closed my shift. Yeah, nobody wants that Target order. Nobody likes to shop for toys. There's typically not a substitution for toys if they're out of something. So, shit, that's pointing way down. Damn it, it's coming back off. I'm gonna order a new phone mount. Oh, something new. Oh no, it's just half of that last order. Let me look which one it is. Yep. Same store, way out in the middle of nowhere. IHOP Lime Ferry Road. That's actually close to here. 978. Where's it going? Come on, zoom a little better. Zoom a little better. It's gonna disappear before I can see where it's going. Lumberg. That's coming. No, I don't want to take that. That's coming to Manor Apartments. Those are a pain in the ass. I don't feel like getting soaked. I have to do a bunch of walking at that apartment complex. I'm gonna drive down the road again. Shit. At least it cooled down today. It's humid as hell, but it cooled down. It's really humid. Super, super humid. There's been a semi blocking me too down here to get out. It finally moved. I was gonna drive back down the road about 10, 15 minutes ago, but the damn semi was still there, getting their load in. I gotta flip back over to the other app so I can see it. That sun trying to come out? I don't want the sun to come out. I want it to stay like this all day long. They said the high is only going to be 79, and it was 79 when I left my house. Yeah, well, the thermometer's wrong because I've been sitting there at an idle. I don't know where it's at, but if it's under the engine compartment, it's much warmer under there. Yeah, it's already dropped 82. Once I get on the road, it's going to probably drop more. I'm going to go drive around Costco Plaza again and keep refreshing. It's terrible. This is not squat for traffic out in the morning right now because it's Sunday. Turn that cooler back down a little bit. I'll be out early tomorrow morning. I don't think I'll be out as early as I was this morning though, because I'm gonna stay this late. I don't see it being more than cool. Somebody grab that delivery, get it. Nope, they just paired it up with another one again. The same one they had it paired up with before. Yep. They're trying. Instacart's trying to get somebody to go get this delivery, but nobody wants to. They don't have a lot of drivers way down there, and the drivers they do have way down there come up here because there's more orders. So they don't want to drive all the way back. That's like me. I don't want to drive all the way back down by my house. Pick up an order at the grocery store by my house. Pops up an order. I got to drive all the way down there. I'm out here. I'm closer to 3 other snooks. Hell, I'm closer to 6 other snooks, really, than the one by my house. But technically, I can go to a Schnucks up here, do that shop, and then drive down there. That would save some mileage because the grocery store is further away than the 2 deliveries. If I was to do that order, that's how I would do it. I'd go to a bigger Schnucks up here, do the shop, and then deliver from here down to there. That's just how I would do it. Unless it would say on order. Damn it. I didn't hit the decline button. Bob Evans, that's in this plaza. 3.5. That's not enough money. I didn't miss anything. Yeah, you gotta look at this app way too much. They tend to get better orders while you're moving around, but when you gotta constantly stare at an app, that's not safe. They'd have a notification sound on it that would alert you so you could look at the road instead of constantly looking down refreshing. That would be a little more safe. Yeah, that sun sure is trying to come out. I feel it on my eyes. Light sensitive eyes. Costco getting fuel again. I saw them get fuel twice yesterday. Tanker truck, 2 different tanker trucks was here yesterday. It's a lot of gas. All right, back up here. Okay, that order's gone, and now an order in Columbia, Illinois just popped up. I'll tell you right now, if it was a big enough order in Columbia, I'd drive over to the river and grab it and deliver it. It's a 2-mile delivery, 28 items, 36 units, but it's only $12.96. And I'm looking at it right now. But it's like 12 miles or better, 15 miles, something like that for me to get there. So it'd have to be a pretty sweet order. Yeah, so that one's not worth it. Check shipped out. Well, that Target order's up to $8 now. This started at $6, and it's taken forever for it to go up in price. It's, yeah, still the same one. I'm right at this Target. I'd rather walk. I could walk in there and see if, as long as this thing's been in here, I could have walked in there to see if they actually have the items before I claim the order. But hey, if I claim an order and they're out of the toy and there are no substitutions, I call in and tell them, hey, there's no substitutions for this, so I got to cancel it. I'll get paid. But it still takes my time. What's this in Fenton? Party City? Why did they only take the one? There's a Party City out in Fenton. There were 2 orders. They were identical orders. Well, they're the same price, payout, going to the exact same place. I don't know why whoever claimed this one didn't claim the other one. Okay, stop yawning. No, my plan was to get out here and make some money before Costco opened, like a good amount, hopefully. They open in an hour and 25 minutes now. So now I'm down to I may have time for one order if I get it quick. Yeah, now it's too dark for these. But this is not that good. Big waste of my time and lack of sleep. I was trying to cancel that. What, $5? I was watching Gig Lebowski last night. I'm like, I wonder what kind of car he drives. I think he drives a Ford Focus. I think he told me that before. It's something that's got to be getting a whole lot better gas mileage than mine, because he takes orders that I couldn't even begin to take. I'd lose money on gas. For now. That will change. I don't want to drive this truck doing this kind of work forever. I wouldn't mind having a Toyota Tacoma. They don't get as bad. They don't get great gas mileage, but they don't get anything nearly as bad as my truck does. But I still have the feel of a truck and the cargo space of a truck. Not a full-size truck, but still, it's a truck. Some kind of SUV. Is that a bump on my elbow? A bruise? It's like a bruise on my elbow. What's that one look like? Nope, there's no mark there. Yeah, I got like a bruise on my elbow. I don't feel it. Weird. I'm looking at him. It sure as shit, yeah, it's bruised. I don't know. I don't feel it. I don't know what I bumped it on. It's because I'm invincible. I don't feel pain. Oh yeah, I do. If I didn't feel pain, my back wouldn't have damn near knocked me out of work for 3 weeks. Not too long ago. I still got out of work, just not much. Like my $150 to $200 days were like $40 days. Barely covering the gas I was using to get out. It hurt to walk. Yeah, it's sun tucked back behind a cloud. I needed my glasses off for about 2 minutes. And I want that thing to stay behind a cloud. I don't want it poking through and drying up them clouds. We need the rain and we need the cooler weather. Oh yeah, I got a good signal. I'm getting a better signal here today than I ever get here, speed wise. Well, I'm gonna check back in later. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I have not much to talk about right now except bad things because I'm not getting any orders. I think somebody's sitting straight across from me doing the same thing I am. But I'll go back to watching some YouTube videos. Maybe pause the app, set an alarm for 15 minutes before Costco opens and take a damn nap. That would be too funny. Oh, same Target order. Well, there's 3 orders out in Fenton now. They're all Party City. Let's see. Damn. That is the first one. I'm checking out where they're going. Again, all going to the same place. Oh no, this one's going to a different place. I'm gonna take one of these Party City offers one of these days. I tried the other day, but it was the wrong date. I'll be later. I'll be back later for an update. We'll see you.